Hi, Fergal here, and welcome to A Frame of Mind. It's day 4 of the World Championship. Obviously, only one place to start. Last night's protest, which disrupted the match between Robert Milkins and Joe Perry. Just as he was starting off, some protester, as you see, jumped on, big bag of orange powder around the table. Meanwhile, on the other table, a woman was trying to glue herself to the other table, but the referee, Olivia Martel, managed to stop her. For people interested in that match, the first session is now tonight, and it resumes on Thursday morning. Normally there isn't play on Thursday morning, but they're able to slot it in due to this inconvenience. One match that did play and finish was Mark Williams against Jimmy Robertson. Mark was 5-4 down overnight, but won all 6 frames to win 10-5. Mark showed all of his class, touch and experience. As I said the other day, that's the challenge with playing the top players. A, can you put yourself in a position to win, and B, can you do it? But to be fair to Jimmy Robertson, he never really got a chance. Such was Mark's performance. Mark now a serious threat for this year's title. Another match to finish was Saengkham against Junhui. 5-4 down overnight, Saengkham playing like it was an exhibition. Tremendous attacking flamboyant snooker, reeled off the frames quickly with big breaks. Of course, he set up a mouth-watering clash with Ronnie OSullivan, who had been saying when people write him off, it only motivates him. Hussein then, with his chance to reply, said that Ronnie is a nice guy when he's asleep. Friday should be an absolute cracker. We could get another barge gate, who knows. This morning, 2 matches start. The first one, Jack Lisowski and Noppon Saengkham, could be a very difficult match for Jack Lisowski. Of course, Jack Lisowski, the last year or so, has been threatening to finally win his first tournament. Definitely the best player never to have won a ranking event. Going back a few years, I would have doubted whether Jack Lisowski would have had the game, stamina and mental fortitude to win a World Championship. But I definitely think since working with Peter Ebdon, relying on his experience and knowledge, he has a chance. He still would have to be at his very best over all 17 days to win it, but I think he could. However, he'll have to wait another year. I think Noppon Saengkham, one of the hardest draws to have. He's decent crucible record. He beat Sean Murphy there. A really hard worker, good all-round game, good temperament. So my tip today, bit of an upset, is that Noppon will beat Jack Lisowski. The other match that starts this morning is the Geordie Derby between Gary Wilson and Elliot Slessor. Of course, great friends, great practice partners, both good characters. It'll be interesting to see how the match goes. Will it be awkward and therefore not a high standard, or will they both relax, be comfortable in the surroundings with each other, maybe even have a chat in the chair and therefore play their very best? Could be a very good match. Gary has obviously more crucible experience. He reached the semi-final before. Elliot has played there once. If there's going to be a deciding factor between the pair of them, as I said, they're both characters, they can struggle a bit with their temperament at times. Whoever remains the calmest will win, and because of experience, I think Gary will be the calmer. A match that starts this afternoon is Judd against Anthony McGill. Of course, Judd, Triple Crown winner and former world champion, looking to win his second one. However, he could not have got a tougher draw than the crucible specialist, Anthony McGill. With Anthony, you wonder what he does be doing for the rest of the year. But come the crucible, come April, he's at his very best. I'm going for an upset today, and I think Anthony McGill is going to win. Judd's been inconsistent this season, whilst he did win the Masters, but I just don't think that form of body of work is behind him. Anthony McGill, again coming off the qualifying, is razor sharp. I think he will win against Judd today. This afternoon, the match between John Higgins and David Grace finishes. John leads 7-2. As I said before the match, David would have to be at his very best and score heavy to win. He had chances but didn't capitalise, and obviously I fully expect John to see out the victory today. A match that started and finished yesterday was Mark Allen against Fan Jingxi. Mark won 10-5. Again, similar to most of the season, apart of course from when he won those 3 tournaments. Mark was patchy, looked a little bit hesitant, a little bit slow and sluggish. However, he did win, he did get the result, he is getting success. But you just wonder if on that form, can he go deep? In fact, I don't think in that form he'll win his next match against a heavy scoring Stuart Bingham. Despite the great play yesterday, it will be remembered for a very different reason. See you tomorrow.